Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to Well With Mika. I'm Mika, your cultural wellness ally, and today's show is going to be a little bit different. This may or may not be the first of what I'm calling a reflection series. So it'll be a monthly episode where we don't have any tips, no to do lists, no here's what you should try, takeaways, just me thinking out loud about something that either stayed with me longer than I expected or it just kind of hit a little harder than I expected. Okay. So lately, I've been thinking about peace, right? Not peace as a slogan like, oh, protect your peace on a shirt or, peace as something people argue about online when they're talking about boundaries. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about peace as something you do, like even when it's hard. So, as you may or may not know, because I didn't know, I was extremely late to the game, but there are a group of monks that have been walking from Texas to Washington, D.C., right? And lucky for us, they were passing through our neighborhood, and I went to see them with one of my sons. Now, I was excited, okay, to see them because oddly, like the day before, 2 days before, I planned on rereading Thich Nhat Hanh's book, Pieces Every Step. So when I heard that the monks were passing through, I was just like, okay, gotta go see them, right? Now, just to set the record straight, before you think I'm turning this into like a conversion, I'm not trying to convert you to anything, okay? You don't have to be Buddhist. I ain't Buddhist, but you don't have to be religious at all. I'm just talking about what moved me with their decision to do this walk, okay? It's not really about a doctrine or anything, just the walk. So, they're doing this walk for peace, right? To they're not they state explicitly this is not a protest, this is about peace, it's about compassion, and it's about starting from within, right? So looking from within, being mindful, and then how that resonates out, right? And I don't know if you're like me, but I think I spend maybe a little bit too much time thinking about how to make a positive impact on the world. I don't even know if that's healthy, but it's a thought that crosses my mind often. And then I get overwhelmed. So then I pull back and then I narrow my focus, right? I end up doing what I can control, like what's right in front of me. Now, in Stephen Covey's books, he writes about focusing on your circle of influence instead of your circle of concern. And that is practical and it makes sense. But when I was watching these monks, it really made me realize something, in this moment here that's happening. They are not just walking, right? They are covering real ground. And I'm talking physically, yes, they're moving, but emotionally, culturally, they are moving through cities, through towns, I mean, the weather, through the discomfort. And on top of that, people are showing up. People are showing up to support and give them something back. So that mindfulness, that peace that they stepped out to walk with, it has spread. And I mean, to see the effects, to see the impact that is having on people of all, I mean, from all walks of life, it is just, it's amazing to me. It's beautiful. Like, that is major impact on something so simple. I mean, this is not just a peaceful stroll. It's not just like some symbolic stroll. This is walking in the cold. This is tired bodies, sore feet, long days. The discipline required, I mean, to choose to keep going every day when, I mean, you know how easy it could be to just stop. So it's just a reminder, simple doesn't mean easy. And I think that's part of what made it so powerful too. It's like peace here ain't soft, it's gangster. It's like these monks, you see them, they not these big old giants. These are they're average sized guys, they're just walking. And it just the response that people have to it is beautiful, it's overwhelming. I mean, early in the morning through the cold, to witness it, to see the kids out there, the parents with children and I mean strollers. You got elders pushing elders in wheelchairs, people from every background you could imagine, and no, ain't no shouting, nobody's being disrespectful, there's no performing. It's really just people being present. And I mean, to stand there with my son and to feel the energy, I honestly don't really have the words for it. Maybe it's a sort of relief. I think more than anything, it probably felt hopeful, is hope that I felt. And just, I guess, recognition. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's stuck with me. It was powerful to me. And I just want to sit in it, and in the middle of all that attention, all the people, that's surrounding them, there was just calm. It's not loud, it's not reactive, not trying to convince anyone of anything or forcing anything. It's just like steady, calm movement. And it felt like such a contrast. Like, I mean, complete opposite to everything else right now. Because right now, it's just feeling like the constant urgency, the outrage, everybody vexed, everybody mad, the sense that everything is just spiraling. And if you're not reacting, then you're irrelevant, right? Like, what is wrong with you? You're supposed to be on. And it just wasn't that. It was the complete opposite of that. And I guess it felt like a breath of fresh air. And I just have so much respect for them and for the message. And most of us, we're not walking from state to state. We're not doing that. But we do get to choose how we move through our days, right? How fast we respond, where we put our attention, what we're willing to carry, and what we're willing to put down. And I mean, it's just something that we have to constantly think about. And I don't have it all figured out, but this walk did remind me that peace is not just a belief, it's really is how you move. And maybe that's something worth paying attention to. Not maybe, it is worth paying attention to. So I don't have a takeaway for you today. It's just really a moment, it's just a reflection. And I mean, I guess maybe there's an invitation, I guess, to notice, maybe ask what would it look like to be fully present, fully where you are just once, instead of already thinking about the next thing, or just finding peace in the discomfort. What's that bigger thing that you're working on? What's that deep mission, your values that brings you the peace in doing the work to keep that? What's that? What is something that just puts you in that space where you can be mindful? And are you creating that space? Not because you have to, but just because you can. Maybe ask those questions. I don't know. But that's today's reflection, and I hope that this resonated with you in some way. Maybe there's some reflection that you have, some takeaway you have that you can leave in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it. Did you see the monks? Did you walk with them? I mean, did you get to ask them any questions? Did you meet them at any of their lunch spots? I'd love to hear it in the comment section. And as always, happy healthing. Peace.